My name is Rivera. I'm 18 years old and I am a part of the worship team at the Bridge. This actually wasn't my full-time church for a long time, only up until very recently. In fact, my only real connection to this place was when I was younger through ACM. I was one of Sean's singing students. The closest thing I got to attending, I think, a service here in the early days was going to the recitals we had for class. I had come in to perform something for a Sunday service. Some of the youth group kids in the crowd decided that they liked it so much they wanted me to perform it for cross-culture. To begin with, I was already kind of iffy. I was like, I don't really know anyone here. So I told them I'd think about it and left it there. To cut a long story short, I had a really weird dream that night that kind of told me, hey, you should really start getting your act together. I would say I'd been a very passive Christian, if Christian at all. That dream I can only describe as a direct message from God. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll go to the thing on Friday, see how it goes, check them out. I mean, worst case scenario, I perform once, don't vibe with the group, and that's it. It was actually a lot better than that. I remember I was actually kind of intimidated when I first walked in because I was like, oh, these are other people my age who are way deeper into this faith thing than I was at the time. And it was weird because it's like once I stepped inside, I could feel like this instant presence of God in a way that I hadn't actually really felt before. Not like that. And that Friday went really well. I loved it. And after that, I was like, you know what? This is a thing I could really get behind. So I continued going week after week after week. I made it a point to go, even over quarantine, and especially over quarantine. My church didn't really make it through quarantine. We'd merged into another church, but at that point, I didn't really feel like there was a place I could call home anymore in terms of my spiritual life, right? Because things happened, and I ended up basically out of a church. So I'd stay home on Sundays, and that was that. Then one morning I got a bit of an interesting text from Pastor Andrew telling me about this new service called The Bridge. Initially I kind of had the same thoughts as I did about youth group a few years prior, like, this is interesting, but do I really want to do it, And then I got another weird text from Sean about a month later saying, hey, we kind of need people on worship team. We have this new service called The Bridge. I think you'd like it a lot. If you're interested, you can come in on a Sunday, see what we're all about, and then you can get back to me later. And I was like, that sounds interesting, I went in that Sunday and was instantly blessed with this feeling of comfort and of knowing, hey, this is actually the place I can call home. It was like it was like the first day of youth group all over again. I remember leaving that day with like a giant smile on my face. The Bridge is just like an amazing place, at least for me. It's allowed me a place to make more connections with people who are similar to me, who I can relate to. It's really a blessing that everything's led up to this point, because if you really think about it, at any given point in time, had one thing been off, I might not even be here right now, And so it's really incredible the way that God leads people to better places in Him. Yeah.